This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Michigan. I'm here with Abaris Advantage. Since 2000, this independent asset management firm is positioned to manage portfolios for financial advisors to high net worth clients. I'm joined here with the founder, asset and portfolio manager, Stan. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Nice meeting you, Gary.
I'm going to start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, you have over 20 years of experience in the financial services and a proven track record of managing top quartile portfolios. Your educational background and work expertise is in industrial engineering, finance, and information technology. Share with me a little bit how this passion for you began in technology.
So prior to my getting into the finance field, I owned an IT consulting firm. We specialized in enterprise applications, and for large companies, we implemented enterprise solutions. After 2000, when a lot of the systems were upgraded, I started to diversify and look into different areas. And one of the areas I looked at was the financial field. And there was a lot of room for improvement in there. And I started out, when in 2000, 2002 timeframe, when the market was going down, I lost a fair chunk of my saving depending on third-party managers. So that got me started thinking, okay, I have a background in finance. I know how things work, and I can build up a system because I have IT expertise as well. And that's what started me looking into it. I said devoting maybe a couple of hours a week, but very soon it developed from a couple of hours to a 724, 365. And that became a passion thing for me. It took me about 8-10 years to develop this artificial neural network-based system. And hopefully we were testing very good. 2008, it was a time to go live, but the market crashed, and we did not have the wherewithal to maybe go into the market at that time. And in 2011 onwards, we joined with another firm, and we tested this solution out. And 2013, we went live with this. So it's been a long 20 years of nonstop development for us.
Wow. Fantastic story. I mean, the culmination of this idea and what it is today. I mean, the ability to stand apart in a world really dominated by large firms offering proprietary products and off-the-shelf solutions is how really independence, objectivity, and focus what has really kind of set you apart from some of those bigger firms.
Absolutely. And I don't think people were focusing a few years back, like in the early 2010 timeframe on artificial intelligence. That was a unknown word. And I have been doing this, since the 1990s when we were implementing enterprise applications. We were into developing AI-based solutions, for add-ons and things like that. So my experience with AI-based software has been for a long time. In 2000, after that, once we started developing this, it started basically in this format itself, and we've had great success developing this software.
I mean, this software is quite amazing. I mean, let's face it, market uncertainties and volatility exist today. How does your artificial neural net system help in constantly monitoring the market? Explain to us kind of in layman's terms how it works.
So our system tracks about several hundred factors. Generally, an analyst, can track about maybe 4 to 6, maybe 6, 7, worst case 10 different factors. They can look at price and momentum and volatility and few things like that, but they cannot go anywhere beyond a human. Human intelligence cannot go track manually beyond about 8 to 10. We have built and factored our models, to track so many. We track financial We track fundamentals, we track technical indicators, we track market factors, and we also do, kind of behavioral science built into that. So when the market is going up or down, people rush, everyone says sell, sell. Our system guides us the right way, whether it's time to sell or not to sell. So the fact that, we are tracking so many different factors, it becomes important, and I don't think anybody can do that manually.
That's the beauty of the system. We're talking about something that can track more data than hundreds of humans could at one specific time. That data is being used in such a way that probably has never been used before. I mean, this is really about laying a firm foundation for your client's financial success. Does your team have the insight, knowledge, and experience to execute a plan of action, not only for your clients, but even for your clients' clients, right?
That's what our models are built like. So we do a lot of analysis and research, and we pull in a lot of data. So whenever our models are operating, we have data as long far back as the markets have the data for. So all the exchanges that provide us data, we'll pull in all the data, analyze it, parse it, and then we build on a neural network system. It is more or less a replication of how a human brain works. And the way it works is, we have these neural cells, which gets the input, it processes the data, and it stores that data. So we can see, we can see what's going on, and analysis is a big part of that.
That is interesting. I mean, you serve as fiduciaries. Explain what that means for your clients. I mean, this is truly their interest before your own. Explain that for me.
What our objective is, that clients should not lose money. That is our bottom line. So we try to control anytime the market goes against us, our system will come into play and protect us from going negative on any of our investments. This is one of the basic things. As fiduciaries, our objective is to see that clients don't lose money. And secondly, we try to improve on the performance. So if S&P does, X amount, say 10%, our portfolios will generally do at least 2 to 2.5 times better returns.
Yep. I mean, the old saying, they say, put your money where your mouth is. I mean, you actually invest your own money using these same strategies. Is that right?
Absolutely. We've invested over 20 million in our project over the last 20 years. And it has been like right now we're at the stage, where we want to share this with people, as many people as can share. That's our objective. And if we can make money, everybody else should be able to make money.
I mean, I would think your technology solution provides investment managers the knowledge and confidence they need to navigate successfully in today's ever-changing market. What has been some of the feedback once your clients have used something like this?
Well, clients have been very happy. In our own, portfolio management system that we have done, we have produced results. One of our portfolios has an annualized return of 40%, and this is a very basic portfolio. And then we have a leverage portfolio, which does an annualized return of about 106%. Now we can build thematic portfolios going down the road. My idea is, to use this as an ETF company. So we can launch ETFs each year. We start out with 4 or 5, and then we can add, a dozen more each year. So our returns are significant. Based on our returns and our performance, I think people who invest in our ETFs it'll open up a very wide market for us.
Interesting. And so the tests you've done in the past, the percentages you're dealing with, I mean, we're talking about a 90% success rate. What has been the success rate just based on your tests?
And on a performance basis, one of our portfolios tested from 2018 to 2023, 5 years, we had 111 trades. none of those trades were negative.
None of
So
them. None of those
that's
were
the
negative.
level.
That's exciting. I mean,
Yeah.
so besides the SMA offering, you also offer your software so investors can create and manage their own investments. Is that something people like, that control? Do they enjoy having that control?
So the approach that I have been taking is that I want to set up this ETF company so we can manage for people, where people can buy the ETFs and invest in the ETFs. Somebody can buy one, or an institution can go and acquire 1 million of those. But besides that, we have simplified our interfaces to such an extent that somebody who wants to manage and create their own portfolios, for example, a high net worth individual, or maybe a qualified investor, says we want to create and manage our own portfolios, we will set up the system for them. This is a SaaS model. So we can give them the system. It will be installed on their platform, and it will run exactly the way that they've defined and specified how they want it to.
I mean,
So generally, like S&P returns are about, say, 10%. Our system, if anybody who has an existing portfolio also incorporates our system, will generally see improvement of at least 2 to 2.5 times in their returns.
this is really a collaboration that you can customize regardless of where they're at or what they use presently. And scientific and proven approach assists financial advisors, family offices, institutional investors, and high net worth clients. So, how do they get started with you? How does it begin?
Well, there's a simple form that once we sign the form, we have an agreement, we sign the agreement. And once that is done, we will start implementing the system, or we'll start managing the assets for them.
Excellent. Pretty easy to get involved. I mean, obviously, your past speaks for itself. In the future, you intend to start a cap raise for an ETF factory. Do you want to touch on that a little bit more before we let you go?
Our models and the performance has been such, that I feel that the better exposure we get, the better people will benefit from that. So an ETF is a good thing that we think about. And a lot of people, somebody can buy one share, or somebody can buy 1 million shares, there will be very widespread application of that. The ETF market is growing very rapidly. It currently stands at about $13 trillion and about 3,700 ETFs on the market right now. Morningstar predicts that by 2030, this market will be at $30 trillion. And in our situation, even with a 0.001% of the market, if we capture with our performance and our track record, that amounts to about $30 billion in about a matter of 8 to 10 years time frame.
Oh yeah.
So we
Your
will
20
see.
million in 20 years. Your 20 million in 20 years is going to look rather small, I bet, in 10 years when
Absolutely.
when you get out there and let the word out there, because I know that's your goal, is to let people in on what you basically discovered. I mean, Stan, your mission is to utilize state-of-the-art portfolio design and execution to preserve and grow capital for your clients. Is this rewarding work for you?
Absolutely. This is my life's passion now. It is to build this thing and share it with people. It's not just meant to be kept hidden from people. So the more people use it, the more they will benefit, and that will give me my life satisfaction.
Very excited to share it with my viewers out there. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you can see some of their portfolio offerings as well as their portfolio performance results right there. Pretty amazing. I mean, if you're ready to take a proactive approach to your portfolio management with a system that provides clear direction and investment management guidance using real-time market data, I would urge you to reach out today. Once again, that is Abaris Advantage, Algorithmic Portfolio Management. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.